Ever wonder how buying a house is like ordering a meal at a restaurant? For some, it's akin to a fancy steakhouse visit. They're selecting the prime cut, relishing the wine pairing, and giving no thought to the check. For others, it mirrors a trip to a fast food place. They're counting coins, choosing between the dollar menu and value meal, and praying not to go over budget. Today, we're serving up a fascinating comparison: the top 10 differences between how the rich and the poor buy their houses. So, buckle up as we dive into this intriguing journey. In the real estate world, we often hear the mantra, location, location, location. It's a tune the wealthy dance to when buying their homes. They have the privilege of selecting prime locations, with breathtaking views and top-tier amenities. But on the flip side, those with tighter purse strings often find themselves playing a different tune. They're more likely to compromise on location, focusing instead on functionality and affordability. Remember, for the rich, it's all about the view. For the poor, it's all about the value. When it comes to houses, size does matter. The wealthy often seek expansive estates, sprawling mansions where space is a luxury they can afford. For them, a house isn't just a place to live, it's a statement, a testament to their success. On the flip side, those with less financial means often find themselves in smaller, more compact homes. But don't be fooled. These cozy nests are filled with warmth and love, turning the limited space into a comfortable haven. For the rich, a house is a castle. For the poor, it's a cozy nest. Have you ever wanted to design your own house? Well, the rich can do just that. When it comes to home buying, the affluent often see it as an opportunity to customize, to create a space that truly reflects their tastes and lifestyle. They hire architects, interior designers, and landscapers to tailor every inch of their property. On the other hand, those with less wealth usually opt for pre-built houses, where customization is limited to furniture arrangement and decor. For the rich, a house is a blank canvas. For the poor, it's a ready-made painting. Money talks, and in the real estate world, it practically sings. The way individuals finance their homes is a stark difference between the rich and the poor. The affluent often have the luxury of purchasing properties outright. No loans or mortgages required. This straight cash transaction is like music to a seller's ears. On the other hand, those less fortunate often navigate the intricate dance of securing a mortgage. It's a long-term commitment, not just to the house, but to the loan. For the rich, buying a house is a cash transaction. For the poor, it's a long-term loan. Who needs a gym membership when you have a home gym? Now, that's a question often asked by the affluent. Wealthy homeowners frequently enjoy vast amenities right in their own homes. Think indoor pools, home theaters, even private vineyards. It's like living in a personal resort. On the flip side, those less fortunate may only have the basics. A roof overhead, a functioning kitchen, and a clean bathroom are the core amenities. So it's clear. For the rich, a house is a resort. For the poor, it's a shelter. Bargaining isn't just for flea markets, it's also for real estate. In the world of property acquisition, the affluent often hold the cards. They have the means to negotiate, to haggle, to push for a better deal. It's almost like a chess match, where they strategically maneuver to get the price they want. On the contrary, those with fewer resources often have to accept the listed price. They wait, hope, and hold their breath. For the rich, buying a house is a game of poker. For the poor, it's a game of patience. For some, a house is a home. For others, it's an investment. Now, this really gets interesting. The affluent often perceive houses as more than mere living spaces. They see it as a wealth-generating tool, a tangible asset that appreciates over time. On the other hand, less wealthy individuals typically view houses primarily as a shelter, a sanctuary where memories are made. The perspective shifts from capital growth to emotional security. For the rich, a house is a golden goose. For the poor, it's a safe haven. In real estate, time is of the essence. The affluent often have the luxury of time on their side when buying a house. They can patiently peruse the market, wait for the perfect property, and negotiate the best deal. On the other hand, those with financial constraints often find themselves in a race against time. They need to secure a home quickly due to impending rent increases or other financial pressures. So for the rich, buying a house is a leisurely stroll. For the poor, it's a race against time. Why settle for one house when you can have 2, or 3, or 4? That's the mindset many wealthy individuals adopt. They often own multiple properties, seeing each as an investment opportunity, a vacation home, or simply a status symbol. On the other hand, those less affluent usually own just one property. They work hard to maintain it, cherishing it as their sanctuary, their safe haven. For the rich, houses are like potato chips. They can't have just one. For the poor, a house is a prized possession. At the end of the day, a house is more than just four walls and a roof. For those with deep pockets, a house is often seen as a commodity, an asset to be traded and profited from. They see potential, numbers, and return on investment. On the flip side, those less fortunate often form deep emotional connections to their homes. Every corner tells a story, every wall records a memory. For the rich, a house is a business transaction. For the poor, it's a home. So, there you have it, the top 10 differences between how rich and poor people buy their houses. From the importance of location, to the role size plays, to the level of customization sought after. We've also touched on financing strategies, the significance of amenities, and the art of negotiation. Further, we've delved into the concept of real estate as an investment, the impact of timeframes, the number of properties owned, and lastly, the emotional connection to a home. These differences provide a fascinating insight into the diverse mindsets and approaches towards homeownership, yet they all converge to a universal truth. A home is more than just bricks and mortar. It is a personal sanctuary, a reflection of who we are. Remember, it's not about how much money you have, but how you choose to spend it. So whether you're buying a mansion or a modest home, make sure it's a place you love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting content. Until next time, happy house hunting.